Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make the creamiest mashed potatoes ever. There's no better compliment than for someone to sit down at your table and say, "These mashed potatoes are so creamy." Name that movie. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the best mashed potatoes ever. These are a staple in our house. They are an absolute indulgent delight. Now, when peeling potatoes, I like to lay out some paper towels, or you can use the plastic bag that you got from the grocery store and peel the potatoes directly on that. This makes for some super easy cleanup. You want to peel 5 pounds total of russet potatoes, and yes, russets are the ones you want to use for the creamiest mashed potatoes ever. After the potatoes are peeled, there's a lot of dirt on the potatoes, so I like to give them a quick rinse under cold water. Then, since I peeled onto the paper towels, easy cleanup. Then you'll want to cut your potatoes into little chunks. And I like to go about 1 to 2 inches. If you cut them too big, they'll just take a little bit longer to cook, is all. And then we'll slide all of those potato chunks into a large pot. Then we'll pour in enough chicken broth to cover the potatoes with liquid. It'll take about 6 to 8 cups of broth total. You can always boil your potatoes in water, but boiling it in chicken broth adds a ton of flavor because the potato will absorb the liquid that it's cooking in. Next, we're gonna head to the stove and we'll bring this to a boil over high heat. Once the chicken broth comes to a boil, reduce the heat to medium and let it simmer for about 15 minutes or so, give or take a little bit, depending on how big you cut your little chunks. Just before the potatoes are done, add half a cup of salted butter and 8 ounces of cream cheese to a large mixing bowl. Then we'll drain off most of the chicken broth from our potatoes. You want to leave just a little bit in the pan and pour that, the last of the liquid and the potatoes, over the top of the butter and cream cheese and get that to start melting. Then add in about a teaspoon of salt. You can add more to taste later, and 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. We're gonna start mixing this with a hand mixer, or you can use a potato masher. Continue mixing or mashing until there's no lumps left. And that's it. Once the lumps are gone, you are ready to eat the creamiest mashed potatoes ever. These mashed potatoes are so creamy. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.